right, folks, eyes to the end of runway 6. Jason's on the taxiway, or off the taxiway on the runway. The throttle's forward. All 180, 200 horses at Lycoming at work. Here he comes, Jason Flood in the Pit Test 1S. Howdy.
Now this little airplane, Jason, they built this airplane. It's a highly modified little S1 in there. So again, airplane sitting on display. It's got a couple of little bits on its nose, but not set back. Airflow enhancements on the airplane. Talking to Jason about it the other day, he goes, that's for across the water. So you pull back the stick, you get some flutter, so you can feel it with a high output of input of the aircraft. This takes away that airflow across the water and takes that chokiness out of the stick. Now Jason's inside his airplane with a hooker harness. There's a 5-point harness inside the airplane. Just like the seatbelt in the car, you got a lap belt. They got the car crotch belt, comes up between your knees. You got 2 shoulder harnesses. And a lot of the guys and gals flying aerobatic airplanes have a ratchet on the seatbelt. Just like you would have inside when you pick up a truck or your trailer. You plant yourself in the seat, buckle up, and start ratcheting yourself down inside the airplane so you become one with the aircraft. Because the minute you roll that airplane upside down, and God, I know you know, your butt comes the core ends off the seat. You feel like he just left the airplane. Jason's got competition up there right now. Buzzing flying there with it, soaring along up there. Jason's checking out the air, making sure he gets himself centered in boxes. Safety is the #1 priority of all the air show pilots. They know the altitude they need for the next maneuver, they know the speed they need for the next maneuver, and they will not deviate from that. If it's too slow, they won't do the maneuver. If it's not high enough, they will break it off and not do the maneuver. Again, safety, #1 priority. Now, as you notice, all the air show pilots, again, they don't have how to keep going vertical. Let's trade off that altitude for airspeed coming back in the air show box. And we do have this box, 3,000 by 1,000 feet up there right now, on 235. Jason Flood coming right down right hand side of Rockaway. He's on to go through. On this is Jason Flood. Southward right now, rolls back to left. He goes southward, rolls left. Back to the stick. I'm sorry, he pushes outside, but outside halting. Goes in the wing, tip spin, inverted flat spin on a vertical down the line. That maneuver has killed many a pilot in the past, not knowing how to recover from an inverted flat spin. That three-bladed about 4 aircraft brings all that horsepower into the front. No problem on the three-bladed 4 airplanes in the sky. Just push the top outside, humble out the airplane 2 times to put it on 45 down line. Now when your flag comes, that aircraft right inside the box again. The flag competition. 3,000 meter box, so you have to keep that airplane inside at all times. If you go outside the box, there are people watching. They will zero that maneuver. You get no points for that maneuver. Jason keeps the last one right there all time. The full airplane gets back down there 45. Left vertical hammerhead turn over the hook in the sky. A nice turn keeps the airplane right in front of us the whole time. So that's his right hand side of airshow. Butt up, cross up. Right 3/4 way through, left the airplane around. That's a big old avalanche for the tap on top of the engine. That's what they call the avalanche. The case goes right hand side of the box, then pull home airplane, pushes over the outside, hump the bump, back down to 45 down line. Nice slow roll the airplane, back down to 45. Again, trading that out to your airspeed at the end of the box on the right hand side. Takes a roll here, but you want to go in first in the aircraft. He only carries left 5 gallons of smoke. Watch Jason now. It's over level 180 and 45. Around, moving to a roll. stop it. Truck comes on. Watch Jason Flood. Stop the airplane going up. He's going to turn leg to the left on a hammerhead turn one more time. Once goes back around, snap rolls the airplane around. 3/4 step to further down the line. club, pulls the vertical, stops on first line, give a hammerhand turn around, swings those back down the ground. Does that hook and sky to the hard left, run a little touch of right nail on it, keep it right wing, climb on it. Jason roll the airplane vertical right, stop the vertical rolls right hand side, does vertical rolls left hand side, right into the torque roll, back to the airplane, up tight grip on the sticks, and back to the road, smoke. Jason comes through the right-hand side of the airshow box. Again, training once the altitude for airspeed. Why? Because he needs the airspeed for the next maneuver. Toughkenamon's running. Jason Blood comes through the right-hand side. His beautiful last one, fifth between power mount, IO 360. Big engine, a lot of rudder. Right time, you push that top rudder, make the fuselage become a lifting surface. Average hours out. Jason Blood is that's Now we're going to capture bait, Jason back on the ground again. We're talking about the PT aircraft on the steering, the big long distance between the main gear and the tail wheel. This big little tiny narrow landing gear, short distance between the main gear and that tail wheel. You can see the rudder dancing back and forth when Jason lands that airplane. His feet will be very active on the rudder pedals. Here at Newburgh that you have this grass runway to the east, which really isn't a grass runway, it's sort of a sideline out there. They actually classify it, I believe, as a sailplane recovery area. It's not an official runway, but it's just as good as any grass runway I've ever landed on. And I always use it when I come up here. Land the grass, saves the tires, much easier to deal with airplane, keep the airplane going straight in the grass than it is on the blacktop. Now we hear the sound. A little bit different engines out there flying. Obviously not ready to fly. Once you get Jason off the runway, we'll turn airport to our RC modelers out there for us today.
Sounds like somebody's getting ready to cut a tree down.
A tree with a lot of tall weeds, one or the other out there.
As Jason's taxiing back in, we'll direct your eyes out here behind the pitch model 12 and the cars. There is the The smaller aircraft, the RC model's cranking up there, and I made a joke about cutting a tree down, but some of those engines are that powerful. They're basically about like a chainsaw. And there's our jet out there for the day also. Kind of keep your head. Here comes Jason. Get your hats off, your hankies out. Wave to him as he comes by, and we'll give him a big round of applause when he gets out of the airplane.